Guys, this is part 2 of our video series with Marilen Montenegro, one of our speakers for Icon 2018. On the first video, we talked about her life, her journey, and how she actually moved also from a person who's into modeling now into content and digital entrepreneurship. So for this video, we're going to talk more about her spending habits and how she actually also invests and budgets her money as well. So let's get to it. Hello, Marilen.
Hello, hi everyone. Well, with regards to my spending,
largest one-time impulse expense. You remember?
Oh my gosh. I don't have large impulse expenses.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been married and with a family for how many years now?
We've been married for 10 years.
10 years. Okay. So as a family, how do you budget and how do you save money as well?
Okay, so we actually have an Excel sheet that I'm in charge of filling in. We fill in everything from the income, and then we set aside some things for the savings, and then from there we have expenses that we put in, like the school, the grocery, the investments, the educational plans, and all. Then we actually see what's left, and that's the money that we can play around with, right?
Oh wow! Oh, that's interesting. No, that's very different from how majority of the people do it. You mentioned that from your income, whatever comes in, you already set aside money for saving. Because for everyone else, they would spend first, and then
oh my gosh, yeah.
Then whatever's left, that's what they save.
Yeah.
Sa'yo, baliktad. Whatever's left, that's what you use for enjoyment.
Yes, that's the formula.
Where did you get that from? How did
I have a friend who shared his Excel sheet with us, and we've been using it, and we try to follow it. It does not always happen because sometimes there are unforeseen expenses that you need to deal with, and so saving sort of takes a back seat. But then, as much as possible, we try to follow the formula.
What's the especially for I believe there are moms who are watching this and people who have families. What's the biggest, I guess, expense that people who have families would need to allot in their budget, but at the same way, how can they also save and prepare for the future with all of these expenses?
Okay, the biggest expense for I guess most families would be education of the children. That's a really big expense, and so you just have to put aside money. So what we do is, like, for example, you have your tuition fee for the whole year,
okay,
right? We divide that into 12 months. And so every month we put in that certain amount away to a bank account, and that's not touched until we need to pay the semestral amount of tuition fee. So that's how we do it.
But it's very good money management. But while you were saying that, I was smiling kasi I was thinking, pag nagkaanak ako, di ko na pag-aaralin, magsa-stocks na lang siya.
Oo, actually, nakailangan mag-aaralin.
So, but that's very good. No? Were you ever tempted na when you set aside the money, sabi mo from a semestral or quarterly basis it's set aside, were you tempted to use it for something else? Like there's a sale that comes in, or there's a travel fair or something?
Fortunately, we didn't have to do that yet.
Okay.
So, hopefully it stays that way.
Now, with what you do, how do you invest naman? Do you have any investments that you started with as well?
Yes, I do have investments, and thanks to this guy, he got me into stocks.
How's it naman pala?
Well,
5 years na.
Yeah, I'm not as aggressive, okay? I am a conservative investor, but that's because money is not constant income for me. So I get projects. My income is on a project basis, and when I do get income, I set aside, I divide that, like maybe some I'll give to the church, some I'll give to, I'll put away savings, and then when I have excess, that's when I'll invest in stocks. And I just put in small amounts every now and then until it grows big.
But that's very good, very interesting, because the market is down right now as of this point in time. So for those who would like to come in, they get to invest at a cheaper point in time, and you'll be shocked. I'm not sure if you check it regularly, but from the time 2013, a lot of the stocks have significantly moved already from that point in time. Here's another interesting question. So you budget your money, you save, and then you do business also at the same time. Does it take a lot also na parang people who I don't know, they're a bit discouraged. Sabi nila they cannot parang balance family and starting their own thing, especially if they had their careers in their early 20s and then parang they don't want to start from scratch. Is it
Yeah,
hard to do it?
it was very difficult. Fortunately, I am the type of person that when I get into something, I work like full-time into it. But then there's also been a drawback. That's why I'm kind of like slowing down right now. What I mean is that I get so many ideas. There's so many things I want to do. And so I end up doing this many things at the same time, which is not good. So my strategy for this half of 2018 is to just focus on 2 things and grow this like really, really well. That's why I'm just focusing on this and maybe my YouTube channel and my blog. Instead of doing a million other things and putting only like, let's say 30% here, 30%, 30%, I want to do like more of 100% on one. So that's something that might help. That's a strategy that might help you guys.
And that's for me a very, very good. I really think that it's time for more Filipinos to build content as well. Because we have so much that we can give and inspire people with, and also encourage people with. But are you ready to share what's the vlog about? What's the vlog about?
Yeah, sure.
Is it the mommy stuff or architectural stuff?
It's in between. So I have an upcoming YouTube channel. It's called Marilen Styles, which is the name of my blog also. My blog is called marilenstyles.com.
So I'll put the link below so you can follow as well.
Okay, follow. And the YouTube channel is all about design, home management, home design, as well as everyday life when it comes to being a mom, motherhood, the children and all that.
Alright, so catch that, and that can be, for me, that can be an alternative source also of something that can keep you preoccupied, but at the same time, it can be a good revenue stream as well. And you're looking at this, it's something that you love, It's you following your passion and making profit from passion as well. So I guess that's it. Any tips for people who plan to follow their passion? And then we'll end with that because they'll see you live this May 26 in Samsung Hall.
Okay, just work, do as much as you can while still being present. Families first, families everything, but give your 100%, right? And enjoy. The moment you're not enjoying, that means it's not for you, and so maybe you have to step back and take a pause, take a break, right? And then with regards to the digital age, content.
The more content you have, the more value you give people, that's when money will come in and will follow. So I like what you said in the first video, don't follow money, build your craft first, and then that's when money will come. So that's it for now. I hope this video helped you, and see you all again this May 26 in Icon 2018.
See you, bye!